What's up, y'all? It's Poppins cracking this D. About to react to this vid about Chronicle Speaks. It's titled Kim Porter's Memoir exposes Diddy's dark past, plus Tupac allegations that could possibly help the feds. Tupac allegations. What the hell's happening now? Let's hear.
So it's been rumored for many years that Kim Porter, ex to Sean P. Diddy Combs and mother of 3 of his children, was writing a tell-all book before she passed. And needless to say, many will say that the fear of this book coming out could be the possible reason why Kim is no longer with us today, due to it being a heavy speculation regarding the true cause of her untimely passing. Now, we've all heard the story, seen the video, and read the court docs regarding the vicious things that Diddy has done and has been accused of doing in the past, and one could only imagine with the amount of time these two have shared together, Kim would have a story to tell as well, but unfortunately she isn't here to do so. However, a source reportedly close to Kim has contacted Radar Online with 40 pages of what this...
Oh! Radar reveals explosive contents of Kim Porter's never before seen memoir. He hit me with a chair, not a chair. He think this WWE? That is crazy.
Soon to be Kim Porter's manuscript,
but and
it details what type of monster Kim had to deal with at the hands of Combs, who Kim stated was jealous, and she had to walk on eggshells just to be around him. We are going to break this story down and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to But I do recall when Sloan Bella, who happens to be a medium, stated way before this Cassie lawsuit came about that Kim Porter had come to her singing Stevie Wonder's Signed, Sealed, Delivered, and that she had 3 manuscripts that she had given to 3 of her very close friends. However, someone outside of that circle had a small part of that manuscript.
She had 3 manuscripts and she gave them to 3 separate people. Somebody you wouldn't even suspect. Somebody outside of her friend group, somebody entirely different. She had a very close-knit circle of friends and a particular type of friends. So she hung around particular people. She was very specific in her choice of people that she allowed in her circle. Okay, very, very, very controlled about that. However, somebody from outside that circle has one of, quote, the books or manuscripts or written documentation. So they don't have it all. And she's kind of laughing because she suspected that this would happen, but it blew her mind when it happened.
Now, I said it before and I'll say it again, besides the Holy Ghost, ain't no ghost working harder than Miss Kim Porter. Just as Sloan Bella stated what happened, someone actually has a copy of the memoir on a flash drive, and they handed that over to Radar Online under anonymity. They're stating that Diddy's ex accuses him of abuse from beyond the grave. Radar reveals explosive contents of Kim Porter's never-before-seen memoir, He Hit Me With a Chair. Let's read it and see what happened. Diddy's late ex-girlfriend Kim Porter detailed the alleged abuse she suffered at the hands of the disgraced producer who fathered 3 of her children in a never-before-seen memoir. A source who wished to remain anonymous provided the document to RadarOnline.com and said it was found on Porter's long-lost flash drive. It was given to the informant by someone very close to Kim and Diddy and was written in the months leading up to her sudden death, the individual claimed. We have been unable to independently verify those claims. The 40-page manuscript, which we have reviewed, is filled with explosive anecdotes about the actress and model's time with the rapper born Sean John Combs. In one chapter, Porter wrote about how the jealous rapper's short fuse made her walk on eggshells and recalled one instance where he allegedly sent her to the hospital after brutally beating her with a chair. Porter was 47 years old when she died at her home in Los Angeles shortly before midnight on November 15, 2018. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner listed her manner of death as natural and the cause...
Who is naturally dying at 47 years old? That don't make no sense. That is so young to die of natural causes. Sus, bro. I mean, people have been saying that it's sus, but just for them to even state that it's natural is so wild.
Is lobar pneumonia, a condition marked by inflammation and infection in the lung. But unanswered...
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I spoke too soon. People do die of pneumonia.
questions surrounding her death have resurfaced as allegations of violent behavior stack up against Diddy, including by another one of his exes, Cassie Ventura, alongside a federal trafficking investigation. Users on social media have even suggested Porter's death may have been a move intended to prevent the release of the memoir she never finished, in which our source said she discussed Diddy's alleged involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur. For his part, Combs addressed the Tupac conspiracy theory in 2008. In an interview with AllHipHop.com, he said, "This story is beyond ridiculous and completely false. Neither Biggie nor I had any knowledge of any attack before, during, or after it happened. It is a complete lie to suggest that there was any involvement by Biggie or myself. There have never been any criminal charges, indictments, or convictions against Combs related to the claims." Porter's father told Rolling Stones he was disgusted by a hotel surveillance video from 2016 obtained by CNN that showed the 54-year-old kicking and dragging Ventura. He said it made him wonder whether his daughter suffered similar abuse during her 13-year relationship with the music mogul. What's more, former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry told the outlet of Porter's relationship with Diddy, "I remember Kim used to go through a lot of stuff. If you live around them, you would see the toxic relationship. I think every relationship he had that I experienced around him was like that."
That's who he
Porter
is.
described the exchange that led to her hospital visit in the purported memoir obtained by RadarOnline.com, writing, "We were supposed to go out for dinner, but he was in a foul mood. Sean yelled, 'What the F?' I would have to walk on eggshells as I came out of the bathroom, but I found him holding flowers, so I smiled. 'You brought me flowers?' Sean yelled, 'No. So who the F are they from?' I was bewildered, and I told him honestly, I don't know. Probably just a fan. He threw the attached card at me. I picked it up to read it. Sean, he slapped me so hard I hit the ground." Sean yelled, "Who the F were you with the other night?" I looked down at the card that was lying next to me on the floor, and it read, "The other night was amazing. We must do it again." And then it has the person's name blacked out. I tried to explain, "Sean, he threw the flowers at me. That's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it." She wrote, "Diddy picked up my coffee mug and slammed it against the wall. Coffee flew everywhere as he yelled, 'Who the F this nigga think he is?' While desperately trying to calm him down, Porter insisted it was just coffee with the producer. It was nothing." She explained they met up to discuss maybe me starring in another movie that he wants to produce. Sean exploded even more. He wants to put moves on my effing family at the top of his lungs. My effing family? He flipped the table over, breaking it. It was a heavy table, but Sean is stronger than he looked. I pleaded with him, "Sean, please." He yelled at me, "What?" I tried my best to calm him down. He probably didn't know. It didn't come up. You're publicly dating someone else. So he screamed at me, and it somehow seemed even more intense. "So you didn't tell him to back off?" "Sean, I didn't." And then out of nowhere, he hit me with a chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in a hospital room. My arm was in a cast, hanging from a sling. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in immense pain, as was my lip. As I came to, the first face I saw was of the man that put me here. Sean asked with concern in his voice, "How are you feeling?" I responded, "Stay away from me." "I understand you're angry." I glared at him as I cut him off. "I'm serious, Sean." He spoke blandly with no energy. "And tell them what? That you had a car accident? They'll pity you. That you hit your head?" He was going to make me look crazy. They were going to believe him. He was a kingpin. "You're an effing bastard." Sean spent the next 6 months helping me heal and working his way back into my life and into my bed. I was so damn stupid, and of course I wasn't cast for either movie. From what I understand, the producer died of pneumonia. Wait,
look at
what?
that. Right.
Didn't Kim die of pneumonia? Y'all, I've wrecked my brain for the past 30 minutes trying to figure out who this producer is. I have no clue. Hit me up in the comments. Let's talk about it, but let's continue. Writing in the supposed manuscript, she said Diddy apologized and told her, "I don't know what came over me," but she was afraid for her safety because they were in a private hospital room and no one would hear me. I could scream like my life depended on it, but it wouldn't matter. As she lay in the hospital bed, the musician allegedly said, "I was just so jealous. You know how I am. I'm sorry, baby. I promise I'll never put my hands on you again. I swear." But she recalled thinking, "I've heard this song one too many times." Now it's unclear.
Beyonce chilling in the back. Is that Farrah Fawcett? That ain't her name. Farrah. whatever. The girl that was in Destiny Child that got kicked up. Who's this white lady? Like she rolling something. Is she rolling a joint?
She recalled thinking, I've heard this song one too many times. Now, it's unclear when the alleged incident occurred, but Porter noted that Combs was publicly dating someone else at the time. But when was he not? Radar Online goes on to say that the pair met when she was working at his label, Uptown Records, and they began dating in 1994. They went on to have 3 children together, 26-year-old rapper Christian Casey Combs and 17-year-old twin daughters Delilah Starr and Jesse James Combs. The supposed encounter reference would have likely occurred sometime between Christian's birth in 1998 and the twins' birth in 2006, as Porter noted in the memoir that Christian was with his nanny at the time and wrote about delivering her twins in the next chapter. The source who gave RadarOnline.com access to the document plans to publish the entire thing under the title Kim's Last Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. I've always heard that out of all of the women Diddy has been with publicly, Kim was the one that used to tap that ass back, and I can definitely see from the way she is working from the beyond, Kim is still doing her work. The fact that Sloan Bella said even before this Cassie lawsuit came out that all of these things were going to happen to Diddy, and one by one it seems like it's all happening, I really believe that this memoir might be real. I believe it really may be from Kim, but it is not for me to say. I want to know what you guys think about.
Damn. When is he going down? Why he ain't in jail yet? Didn't the feds raid his house and they've been putting something together? I mean, it takes a while to put these cases together, so maybe they cooking something up, but damn, this man is just guilty of so many things, so many terrible things. So he needs to get locked up soon. But yeah, if this memoir comes out and she details what happened, I'm about to say he really gonna be done. He already done, honestly. I feel like a lot of people have washed their hands with him. But yeah, I guess we'll see what takes place. Very sad. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!